Everyone, please think about your previous personal goal. Okay, for your, you gotta take a second, you gotta feel this right. Take a few seconds and think about personal biggest goal. Okay. Imagine decide right now that you're going to do it. Imagine there is someone you're doing today, what you're going to do. Imagine their congratulations and their high measurement. Do you feel good to say they are loved? Don't you feel one step closer already, like already becoming part of your identity? Yeah. Bad news. You should keep your mouth shut because that feeling now will make you accelerate to it. Repeated psychology tests have proven that telling someone your goal makes that to happen. Anytime you have a goal, there are some steps that need to be done, some work needs to be done in order to achieve it. You do not be satisfied until you actually done the work. But when you tell someone your goal and acknowledge it, psychologists have that core science reality and mind's significant feeling it's already done. And then because you feel satisfaction, you less motivated to actually hard work necessary. So this goal keep emotional wisdom that you should reference the goal, right? So they hold to it. Or let's say the proof. 1996 found a social psychology called substitution. 1933 was found to launch up information by 1982 Peter Gordon Ford and in 2009 he did some new tests to be published. Goes like this. 173 people asked for separate tests. Everyone going down their smartphone. Then half of them announced their commitment to this goal to the room. Half didn't. Then everyone was given 45 minutes of work that related to the first goal. Start 20 times. Now to get them a shot entire 45 minutes on average, and they were actually afterwards say that they had wrong to proceed to achieve the goal. As announced it, after 33 minutes on average, and when asked afterwards said that for the most closer to achieve the goal. If it is true, what can we do? You could resist the temptation to announce your goal. You can delay the motivation that social acknowledgement brings. You can understand that your mind is mistake that told you to do it. But if you do need to talk about something, you can say that in a way that gives you no satisfaction, such as I really want to do something, so I need to transfer time with a kick mask and don't okay. Audience, next time you attempt to summon your goal, what you will say? Okay, well done. Everyone, please think about your biggest personal goal. Okay, for you can take a second, you gotta feel this right. Take a few seconds and think about your personal biggest goal. Okay. Imagine deciding right now that you're going to do it. Imagine telling someone you need today what you are going to do. Imagine their congratulations and their high measurable. Does it feel good to say they are loved? Don't you feel one step closer already that's already becoming part of your identity? Well, bad news. You should keep your mouth shut because that feeling now is my less likely to do it. The repeated psychology tests have proven that telling someone your goal makes less likely to happen. Anytime you have a goal, there are some steps that need to be done, some work that need to be done in order to achieve it. Ideally, you will not be satisfied until you actually done the work. But when you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it, psychologists found that some familiarity might sufficient feeling that already done. And then because it feels the satisfaction, you are less likely to action. You, when you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it, when you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it, when you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it, you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it. When, when you tell when you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it. When you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it. When you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it. When you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it. When you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it. When you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it. When you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it. Psychology found Psychology found that it's called a social reality. Psychology have found that it's called a psychological reality. Psychology have found that it's called a psychological reality. Psychologists have found that it's called a psychological reality. Psychology have found that it's called a psychological reality. Psychology have found that it's called a psychological reality. Psychology have found that it's called a psychological reality. Social Psychologists have found that is called social reality. Psychologists found that is called social reality. Psychology have found that it's called social reality. Psychologists have found that it's called social reality. Sociologists have found that it's called social reality. Psychologists have found that it's called social reality. Sociologists found that it's called social reality. Psychologists have found that it's called social reality. Psychologists have found that it's called social reality. Sociologists have found that it's called social reality. Psychologists have found that it's called social reality. When you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it, psychologists have found that tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it. Psychologists have found that it's called social reality. When you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it, psychologists have found that it's called social reality. Their mind kind of feel it. Psychologists have found that it's called social reality and their mind kind of seeking feeling. Taking feeling that it's already done. Taking the feeling that's already done. It's taking the feeling that's already done. Triggering the feeling that's already done. Triggering the feeling that's already done. Triggering the feeling that's already done. The trick 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 the feeling that's already done. Trick the feeling that's already done. The trick the feeling that's already done. Psychologists have found that it's called a psychological reality that the mind kind of triggers the feeling that's already done. When you telling someone your goal and they acknowledge it, psychologists have found that it's called social reality that mind kind of triggers the feeling that they've already done. Uh, you feel that satisfaction. Satisfaction. Cause you felt that satisfaction. Cause you felt that dissatisfaction. Cause you felt that satisfaction. You say you felt that satisfaction. You felt that you felt that satisfaction. You felt that satisfaction. You felt that satisfaction. You felt that satisfaction. You you felt that satisfaction. When you tell someone your goal and they acknowledge it, psychologists have found that it's called social reality. My mind kind of taking a feeling that's already done, and then because you feel that satisfaction, you less motivated to actually hard work. Less motivated to the actual hard work necessary. Less motivated to the actual less motivated to the actual hard working necessary. Motivate Less motivated to the actual hard work necessary. Motivated to the actual hard work necessary. You less motivated to the actual hard work necessary. You less motivated to the actual hard work necessary, 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 less motivated to the actual hard necessary. You less motivated to the actual hard work necessary. Because if you felt that satisfaction, you are less motivated to the actual hard work necessary. Because if you felt that satisfaction, you are less motivated to the actual hard work necessary. Motivated to the actual hard work necessary. Less motivated to do the actual hard work necessary. Motivated to the actual hard work necessary. You less motivated to the actual hard work necessary. But when you tell someone your goal and then acknowledge it, psychologists have found that it's called psychological reality and the mind kind of chicken feeling and it's called it down. And then because you feel that satisfaction, you're less motivated to do the actual hard work necessary. But you tell someone your goal and then acknowledge it. Psychologists have found that it's called social reality that mind kind of chicken feeling that is already done. And then because if you feel that satisfaction, you're less motivated to the actual hard work necessary. So this so this this goes against conventional wisdom. So this goes against conventional wisdom. So this goes against conventional wisdom. So this conventional wisdom. So this goes against 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 conventional wisdom. Then you should tell our friends your goal, right? Tell your friends your goal, right? You tell your friends your goal, right? You tell your friends your goal, right? You tell your they wish you tell our friends your goal, right? They wish you tell our friends your goal, right? Everyone, please think of your biggest personal goal. Okay, for real, you can take a second. You gotta feel this right. You can just gonna think of your personal biggest goal. Okay, imagine decide right now that you're going to do it. Imagine telling someone you need today what you're going to do. Imagine their congratulations and their high measurable. Does it feel good to say it out loud? Don't you feel one step closer already that's already becoming part of your identity? Well, news, you should keep your mouth shut, cause there's feeling now will make likely to do it. Repeated psychology tests have proven that feeling something your goal makes likely to happen. Anytime you have a goal, there are some steps that need to be done, some work that needs to be done in order to achieve it. Ideally, you will not be satisfied until you actually done the work. But when you tell someone your goal and then acknowledge it, psychology have found that some reality might psychological feeling that's already done. And then because you feel that satisfaction, you're less motivated to do the actual hard work necessary.